Good morning to everyone and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover British pound versus US dollar, and I will speak about the gold market, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the British pound versus US dollar first. So what I found on based on the hourly time frame is that we had a breakout yesterday late into the US session. We had a breakout of the resistance zone at 1.2630. So market is this breakout, and in the background we already see the supply trend line. We had a breakout of the supply trend line. So we have a confluence and double breakout of the important resistance level. This morning and overnight, what happened is the market did a pullback, pretty natural pullback, and market seems like it's getting potential for the upside continuation. So the most likely scenario to develop is the market to go and try to go towards the next important pivot levels around 1.2720 and 730. But some alternative scenario, for example, if the market can really sell off aggressively and then hold below, then this can open the door for retest of the lows at 565. But this is alternative scenario, and I give more odds for this upside scenario to develop. If we speak about the gold market, this is something that we spoke about in the previous days. So market broke this a very well-defined downsloping channel mode, and we cleared this as a alerted here. This 1,900 was a critical pivot point for the gold, and here market went into the new high. So far it's holding pretty well in a very tight consolidation, so there is a definitely chance for higher prices, and for some important pivots are awaiting an upside around 1945. And after that we also have some swing high at 1970 mark and the cluster resistance around 1980 mark. So far progressing very well since our last forecast, and upside developed pretty nicely. And this is a very tight and light pullback, so expect at least for the market to try to attack the previous day high and eventually trade higher towards the 1945. Some alternative scenario for the downside will be if we really have some sell-off aggressive to start, and then some rally, the light rally, so market can try to back to the previous swing highs, for example 1925, 1923, and maybe there try to find the buyers on the pullback. But that's an alternative scenario, which is I don't give that much chance for this, but it's still possible, of course. So I give more odds for this pullback to complete, and going into the session that we can see the rally towards the 1945. Speaking of the crude oil, so what I like here to the upside, we got a breakout of this consolidation, and market reacted to this 82 level, so it was a previous swing high. So we'll see how the things will progress. I don't see any big reversal at this point or any serious sign of weakness, so there is a chance. We also broke the supply trend line. There is a chance for the higher prices overall. I would like to see for the upside to continue. I would like to see the market to break 82 level and hold above. This would be a good sign for potential higher prices. So it's 84 mark and 84.70 mark. Some alternative scenario, of course, if the market can sell off more aggressively and try to trade towards the previous swing highs at 81, or even try to trade to this rising trend line around 80.40 mark. And we have the Bitcoin. There was finally the breakout. We were waiting for this for a couple of days, and there was finally market broke very aggressively at this to the upside. Now it's in the pullback mode, and there is a chance, of course, for the higher prices for the retest of 28,150. Also, there is a cluster of the lows which can act like resistance around 28,700 and 800 mark. So watch for, pay attention for this pullback. So it seems like market is now having a stagnation here. So there is a chance for overall higher prices. Alternative scenario will be the market will have another downswing. Maybe try to retest the previous swing highs around 26,800, 700 mark, and then eventually go and have this up continuation. So it's also alternative scenario for this one. That will be all for this update, guys. I hope that you did enjoy. Trade safe as always, and speak to you from tomorrow morning.